Welcome guys to another Photoshop tutorial and breakdown. So today I'll be breaking down this design um I did a couple of weeks back for a concert. So yeah, a very bright and poppy design. Loved it. I loved working on this design because yeah, it was just really nice. Okay, so I'm doing this design currently for my boss Kelechi Nam, and the concert is collaborating with to hold with a church, that's the Ark International Church. Shout out to both of them. And yeah, and he was like, yeah, do something we could use to do publicity and all of that. And I was like, okay, how will I do this? So I practically came up with this design. So let me just delete off some unwanted things, or things I would not get to use in the design again. Delete this. So I'll practically be doing a breakdown of all the layers, explaining them as much as I can as we go. The design is really quite simple. Yeah, it's really quite simple. Nothing so out of the box, just good composition and good layouts. Yeah, and that's pretty much about it. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Nothing way over the top. Okay, so yeah, that's about that. So we'll just continue straight up, no time. All right, if you've not subscribed, this would be a good time to hit the subscribe button, and also share, drop a comment, leave a like. All right, it really help us make more videos. All right, so yeah, so I have this first on the first artboard is this this color. It's color blue is a blue color. So basically I got the inspiration for the design from, I got the color inspiration from Man City's jersey. This Man City's blue color. All right, so Man City fans in the building, your club came true. All right, so next I have is this pattern. All right, so this pattern I developed it on Adobe Illustrator. All right, so the blend mode is saturation. All right, so blend mode is saturation. So the next thing I have is noise. All right, this is a noise is a noise fill. So I've explained how to make noise in literally make noise in previous videos. So what do? You come down to your adjustment layer, click on solid color. So I need I did a shade of blue. I think this was the shade, yeah, something here. Okay, then I came to filter, then under filter, noise, add noise. Okay, so convert smart object, that works. Then all right, you can reduce this a little bit, then okay, it's then change blend mode to screen or whatever works for you, whatever rocks your boat. Right, so that's how you can now reduce the opacity. All right, so yeah, what you actually need. Okay, so that's how I made that. That's how I have this noise. Next thing is this zigzag stuff I drew with my tab. All right, so basically I'm using two colors, this and this blue. All right, then same pattern here, I took it over to the left. Right, very nice zigzag pattern. Then I have this picture. Okay, picture have already been pre-edited and sort of color graded. Right, so yeah, that's this picture. Then the picture of the pastor right beside him. All right, they sent me this picture in low res, so I had to manage to get it up to this point. So it might not look all like it, but you know, had to try, man. I had to try. Okay, so moving on, you know, I have this vibrance I added over his picture because his tie was looking kind of pale, so I just added a little vibrance on the tie for the tie and all of that. So this is what you have. I reduced the saturation a little bit, right, which I consolidated for the saturation I reduced later on. All right, I'll explain that. So gradient map, all right, to give it a form of color grade. All right, so you have these two colors, this blue and this blue affecting the shadows, then the orange brownish color affecting the highlights. All right, so next thing you have a couple of text, the arc, that's the venue and where exactly it is. I think this should be Legend, or yeah, Legend, correct. All right, Legend. Okay, then this text thingy that talks about worship, then you have this rectangle name. All right, this name should be Legend too. All right, yeah, Legend. Then host small stem Legend. All right, so if you look well, you notice the contrast in hierarchy of text. All right, if you look at this one, all right, so that just goes to direct the reader's attention to what they should remember. All right, so like here now, all right, I wouldn't make this whole address down here very bold or very big because it looks so ambiguous, but I can make the name Arc Arena very ambiguous and big, just should in case the person gets into the area and he's not able to remember this date but can remember the Arc Arena. There's a possibility that he'll be directed to where the venue is. Same thing with this name. All right, so it's important as a designer, you know the essence of hierarchy in your design. Very important, extremely important that you know the essence of hierarchy in your design. All right, so you have that for that host and all of that. All right, the next thing you have, same thing. All right, Kilechinam, same thing I'm doing here too, with his name. All right, then the next thing you have is this branding. So I did this stuff on Adobe Illustrator. Hopefully I'll do a tutorial to show that. So I think the font is Baalbek. Yeah, that's the font I used, Baalbek. So I practically just played around with the O, the H, the I and the P and the arrangement of the S and all of that. So just little very basic stuff with Illustrator. All right, then I came up with that. Then you have the day, that's the date, and you have the logo, which is the next thing that pops up, the arc. So like I said, the way these layers are being revealed is not the actual way I did the design. All right, it's just the arrangements here, okay, according to layers. So you have a bunch of other texts with the archangels featuring Kilechin. So if you also notice the color contrast, all right, to let you know who is hosting and who is away and all of that. You get that kind of thing. Then you have the time. You have this rectangle. So this rectangle has a ripple effect over it. So I'll turn off the ripple effect. This rectangle, all right, rectangle with ripple effect. So how did I get this ripple effect? I come to filter. All right, under filter I come to distort. Alright, it's in distort. Yes, under distort, then I have ripple. Alright, once I click on it, it brings up this dialog box, alright, where I'm able to adjust the size of the ripple. Alright, then okay. Alright, takes a while to make its adjustments. Alright, so there you go, there you have it. So alright, so that's that. I have that rectangle, and above that rectangle I have experience written on it. So this experience takes the color of this particular background. All right, so you see the homogeneous nature of the whole thing. So then you have this circle. All right, this doodle circle. You can type doodle circle on PNG wings to bring out something like this or a couple of things like this for you to choose from. Okay, then a couple of other things. That's this cross. I drew this cross to my tab, so it's like just a cross, 2 strokes, 1 and 1 down, so it made so much sense. Then I just decided to leave it there. So yeah, that worked. That works there. Then a couple of other things. Yeah, the sites AICC worldwide, and yeah, that's. Then yeah, this rectangle on top that carries the venue. Then this particular stuff that looks like a star, I drew my tab too. So basically I love using my tablet to make some nice doodle arts that I can add to my designs. It has a way of keeping my stuff unique. Okay, then right over that you have this. So this is a repetition of this. All right, so I just made it bigger, then added Gaussian blur to it. So that's all. And the next thing, okay, I just carried this and also repeated it here. So same thing. So that's that about that first one. Then we'll move over to the second artboard. So the second artboard is this here. Okay, so we have this. We have this here. So same stuff like the first one. All right, same stuff, just a different rearrangement. All right, so whatever is new here I would explain. So I just split this into 2, this and this. On the other side it's just ones. All right, it's just this. I now split this into 2, brought one here, kept one down here, because I just wanted to just use this, the word mark for the concert. All right, then I have this, a couple of other things, same things that were in the first one, same things in the first one, same things in the first one. All right, same thing in the first one, but just a different arrangement. Okay, I don't think this was there. Yeah, so yeah, that's that about the second artboard. So moving on to the third artboard, which is just here. All right, same elements but a different composition now. So you have all of that was there before. So now I've separated their pictures. So I carried this one here, carried the other one to the other side. Okay, so that's what you have. All right, so I decided to lighten his picture a little bit because it was looking quite dark, so I added the color adjustment layer over the picture. All right, color grade, text, square, I'll carry his name, and rectangle, sorry, his name. All right, then rectangle, name. All right, as you can see here. Okay, then this is still the same branding but in the landscape fashion. Same thing, I didn't want to alter anything, same thing. So I just took this ship down here and brought it to the side. All right, so then we have dates, we have the logo, the name of the church, featuring, and the rest. 14 days to go. This is actually the countdown. 14 days to go. Then 6 p.m. And then rectangle again, that should carry the experience. Okay, then the circle. All right, so just the same thing but a different layout, different composition. All right, so different things are just changing places, but everything in this particular one is here except for this 14 days to go, which I'm just adding. Okay, so same thing. All right, so now the text, for the name of this text is dark 20. That's the name of this font. Then this one is Baalbek. Yes, the same font for this worship is the same font I'm using here for this. Okay, so now I'll move on to the third artboard. So typically I love doing one more artboard for screens for events, just in case they want to put it up on their screen and all of that. So I have this particular stuff here, right? So same pattern, right? Basically same everything, right? So I just have this bigger here, right? I have this on the other side, so representing two different thingies, right? Then worship, I use the landscape here because what I'm designing is landscape. So this is basically me designing for screen. This is a 16:9 ratio for screen, which works perfectly. Then you have with the archangels featuring Kelechi Nam and Yahweh Nation. Then you have this, right? You have the cross. You have this Kelechi's picture, the pastor's picture. All right. Then text. Sorry, doodle. So if you look at this now, you notice that this are all centralized, right? If you look at it, they are all horizontally centralized. So you just pick all of them, including this doodle. All right, you come down to this, you come up here to where you have this align vertical centers. So once you align that vertical centers, you notice that all of them have the same center vertically, right? So another thing you also do to keep your composition neat is also to distribute the spaces in between them equally. So still leaving all of them selected, you come up here to this particular one that has two lines and something and a rectangle in the middle. So that's distribute horizontally. So you just distribute and make sure they are equal distance, so that way this stuff is neat, looking at it like this. All right, so the next thing you have is a couple of other text. Okay, this text up here. All right, then rectangle name, rectangle name. All right, then logo, then name of the church. So that's practically it, right? There's nothing strange to this design. So it's just different arrangements, same thing, same format, different arrangements. All right, so thank you guys and see you guys in the next one. Please do well to subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment. Until next time, peace.